Yo, what is going on YouTube Onyx? We're back on this ultimate team, and I did pick up that Stephen Ridley. His stats just look too good. They really do. They just look, I mean, outside of his agility and his carry, obviously, the rest of his stats just look too good. He is a beast, I will say that. He has been doing very well for me. I think I've played a couple of games with him. You'll also see in the near future, I went and picked up that Shane Vereen again because he was like 15k. So whatever. So I'm rocking Vereen and Ridley and Isaiah Crowell, all at running back. But I really do like this Stephen Ridley though. If you need a running back for cheap, you're not trying to pay a whole bunch of coins for him, this Stephen Ridley definitely gets the job done. He's broken a couple of really big runs for me. Like, it's something about running backs that have really high ball carrier vision. I don't know. I just seem to get along with them. And I wish I would have cut that outside instead of inside. I probably would have broke right there. But yeah, something about running backs with high ball carrier vision, they seem to get better blocks. They seem to get bigger holes to run through. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. But Stephen Ridley's one of them. And as you guys can see, this whole first drive, I really was just cheesing the shit out of this single back bunch formation mainly. I don't know why, I just felt like it. I really have no clue why. But I just sat in this single back bunch this whole formation out of this Saints playbook, and Fitzgerald's a glitch. Fitzgerald's definitely a glitch. Third best, in my opinion, third best receiver on the game, obviously behind Boss, Jerry Rice, and Golden Ticket Megatron. I think those are literally the only receivers better than him. And look at this bait. Look at this bait. Ooh, that oh my gosh. The users were too real right there. The bait was serious. I seen the drag, and I kind of recognized the play. Once I seen the drag, I seen that I recognized most people don't throw to the drag. They throw to that tight end that's coming basically behind the drag above him. And I kind of went down like I was going for the drag, and then I went back across, and that was just an amazing bait. And I was just hoping he wouldn't throw it to the drag. I mean, if he did throw it to the drag, it was locked up either way. And that's the one issue with Stephen Ridley. I haven't had too many fumbles with him. I think he has fumbled like twice for me. But I haven't had like too many ridiculous fumbles, as Fitzgerald's just wide open for whatever reason. I haven't had a bunch of fumbles or anything crazy with him. But 88 carry, I mean, I've had 99 carry running backs fumble. So obviously, a running back with 88 carry definitely has a higher chance of fumbling than most. I went back to the single back bunch. I was trying to throw that one-on-one with Vincent Jackson. If you guys see on that left side, Vincent Jackson had a one-on-one. And then I noticed it, so I was like, screw it. I'm going to hurry it up, run the same play again, and see if I can get it again. I did not notice, though, he changed the play. I thought he was going to run that man blitz again. But if you can see, if I would have been paying attention, you see his cornerback's off this time. I would have noticed he changed it up, and I didn't notice that, and I kind of got stuck in a very shitty situation. And that's why we took that sack, because as you see, he full out coveraged me, complete coveraged me that next play. And I thought he was going to run that same man play I seen the last time, and I just tried to hurry it up and force it. And then I broke my cardinal rule right here. That right there is Parrish Cox. I did not know he had Parrish Cox. Didn't know Parrish Cox was on the right side of the field. I've told you guys plenty of times, do not throw near Parrish Cox. I have said that myself. If you see Parrish Cox on the field, leave him alone. I kind of broke my rule. I didn't know he was over there though, so I couldn't really help it. But then he effed up and he threw near this super boss Ronnie Lott guy. And I'm going to call him Super Boss Ronnie Lott because he's better than Boss Ronnie Lott, which is just ridiculous that a card comes out that's better than that Boss Ultimate Legend card. That is also ridiculous. And he's cheaper. Like, Boss Ronnie Lott is still worth like 1,000,000 coins, and this card I got him for like 145k, which is just stupid. Especially for how good he is. I don't care how many of him are on the auction block. He should have never sold for anywhere near this low. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I understand Vincent Jackson selling for that low. I understand RG3, Jared Allen, but Ronnie Lott. But look at that throw, though. Whew. I mean, obviously, the glitch Larry Fitzgerald was going to get open right there. But look at that throw. Like, that RG3 throw was perfect. Like, that throw was gorgeous. Like, it was literally where only Fitzgerald could get it. Like, there was no way that was ever getting picked off. It was either Fitzgerald was catching it and tiptoeing for a touchdown, or Fitzgerald wasn't catching it at all. Like, that throw was so beautiful. Like, go back and look at it again. The throw was so perfect. I've seen cover 2. I mean, I kind of had it in my mind already that I was throwing it up to Fitzgerald, because he's a glitch. And if you don't have him, if you get him, you'll understand what I mean. Once you get him on your team, it kind of just, you kind of just gravitate towards throwing him the ball just because he's out there, just because it's pretty difficult to cover him. Like, in all honesty, it is very difficult to cover that Fitzgerald, even with some of the more ridiculous cornerbacks. Very difficult to cover Fitzgerald. So at this point, I thought this guy maybe learned his lesson of trying to throw up streaks on Ronnie Lott's side. As you see, he just threw up the streak on the left side. So I'm like, all right, maybe I need to, that's why I backed off Tremaine Johnson, make sure he's not throwing up these streaks on Tremaine's side. He didn't learn his lesson. He went back at Super Bowl Ronnie Lott. I don't know what you're doing. And then he just started diving. At this point, I'm like, all right, so your boy's giving up. The game's over. I'm like, yeah, he's going to quit. He gave up. He didn't quit yet. He still didn't quit yet. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. Why would you throw the interception and then just start diving all over the place? He went back to trying to throw up streaks yet again at Tremaine Johnson's side this time. That Tremaine Johnson is nice, but if you run man like I do, you'll notice on the left side of the field, I back him off every single time, because if I don't back him off, he's gonna get destroyed because his press is horrible. And right there, why do you keep throwing up these streaks at this mega boss Ronnie Lott? Like, what are you gaining out of throwing streaks up at this ridiculous Ronnie Lott side? Like, nothing good has come out of it yet, and you're still throwing up streaks. And if you notice, he's just running 4 verticals every time, so I kind of just keyed in on that. I knew what was coming. Wasn't really too worried about anything else but 4 verticals. And basically, that's what I'm playing for every single time. As you'll see, it's basically locked. Even that little, like, crossing tight end route, he got lucky right there. Ronnie Lott didn't take that from him. But even a, like, crossing tight end route that's usually open, I didn't even pay attention to that, because I knew 4 verticals is coming. So I just set it up to where I told my linebacker to shade the tight end on the inside, and he basically just covered it very well, because Ryan Shazier is a very good coverage linebacker, so he covered it amazingly. And then he comes out of left field and throws a screen, and now it's 4th and 5. So I'm like, all right, I don't know why he's going for it here, but no way he's throwing another screen. He does. Tremaine should have picked that off, though. Tremaine, that was a wonderful jump. He should have picked it off. So I'm like, cool, all right, 12 seconds. It's 28-0. I'm trying to get this kid out of here. Screw it. I'm about to just throw something up at the end zone to this glitch named Larry Fitzgerald. Why not? I mean, he's a glitch. I forgot. I forgot who was over there. You don't throw at Parrish Cox. I forgot. I literally forgot he was over there. And then as I threw it, I remembered, and I was like, hopefully Fitzgerald catches this. Nah, Parrish Cox caught it. So you just don't throw at Parrish Cox. Like, I forgot my own advice. Leave Parrish Cox alone. It's 8 seconds left. Why this kid went back to screens, I will never know. Why he's still in the game and he's playing like this, I will never know. Like, honestly, I will say often, if you're getting crushed, stay in the game. Figure out why you're getting crushed. But if this is what you're going to do to try and come back, like, you're not really trying to come back. He's throwing up 4 verticals every single play. I mean, you're just throwing up streaks at Ronnie Lott, who's eating them alive. Like, there's no point in staying in the game. Just quit. As you can see, look, still consistently, exact same thing, consistently, still still throwing up 4 verticals every single play. It kind of got a little ridiculous at this point in time. I was kind of bored, and I was just hoping this guy would quit at some point. And I'm just trying to do anything to force this guy to quit. And then I seen, oh, he threw a slant. He changed it up a little bit. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe this guy was doing some type of challenge, and he gonna actually try to play the game now. I don't know. Let's see. He came out, he threw that slant, and he comes out and he put 2 slants. I'm like, okay, so he changed up to 4 verticals. Maybe he actually gonna play for real now. Maybe I actually need to play serious. He's hurrying it up. He a different play. Back to the streaks. Eric Rowe and Ronnie Lott couldn't take it though. But at least he changed the play though. At least he changed the play. I will say that. So maybe he's actually trying now. At least he changed the play. Maybe he's going to actually attempt to make a comeback. Maybe he was trying some type of challenge. Not scoring in the first half challenge. I don't know. Back to the screens. Chris Culliver with the shoestring, cheese, suction tackle, cone tackle, BS, whatever. I take advantage of it whenever I get the chance. I'm not that great with the suction tackles. But Tavon Branch. The man coverage and speed on Tavon Branch is just amazing. It's just, especially if he's covering a tight end, he can do that all day long. It's too good. And he finally decides, I'm out of here. I don't know why he went back to 4 verticals. I had been covering it very well the whole game. Maybe he didn't notice I was covering it that good the whole game. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I'm Onyx. And I'm out of here.